Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Untrapping Product Teams. Today, I want to talk to you about one of the worst nightmares of product owners and product managers. This is prioritization. And why is that so challenging? Honestly, for me, this is stressful, demanding, and it can suck my soul out of me. And the issue with prioritization is, if you don't do it in a meaningful way, you cannot get a good result. Simple like that, right? Good things come in, good things come out. And what is so complex on that? Generally, prioritization is happening based on some animals, and one of them is a hippo, highest paid person opinion. And you don't want to do that unless you want to fail. If you want to fail, you prioritize based on this animal. But if you want to do it correctly, I'm gonna give you 4 techniques that will help you prioritize in a meaningful way. 2 based on scoring, 1 on a metrics, and a classic one. Before I jump into the techniques, there's something very important to tell you. Don't jump into prioritizations if you don't know where you wanna be. You need to have a goal to pursue, a vision, whatever. You need to have clarity on what you are fighting for. If you don't know that, whatever you're going to prioritize is just based on guesses. So first, set a meaningful product vision or a product goal. You need to have something to answer this question. If we're going to do that, will it get us closer to our goal? And if the answer is no, don't even bother talking about it. So first create a vision and then you can talk about prioritization. Now let's talk about the techniques. I want to start with 2 scoring techniques, RICE and ICE. The first one is RICE. It is not food. Here, we're talking about the scoring model. And this one is about going through the whole backlogs or epics or ideas, whatever level you want to take. I prefer taking on the highest level possible because if we're talking about the backlog, it means we have already invested time on creating items for the backlog. What the hell am I talking about? Imagine you want to implement a solution. An epic is the high level, and when you're talking about the product backlog item, it's very low level. We don't want to waste time on this. So, RICE stands for R means reach. How many people do you expect to reach with your potential solution? And once you implement that, what is the impact you expect to achieve? What is going to make with the end users' lives? And C stands for confidence. How confident are you that you can reach the expected result? And E comes to effort. How long it's gonna take to make this solution live in a prod environment? And then use this formula, you come up with a number and you prioritize by the highest RICE scoring. So you can see that there is a technique, there's logic behind, and so on. The thing is, this is going to take quite a lot of time. You need to involve a lot of people. And at the end of the day, it is highly opinionated. Okay, but let's not stick to that right now. Let's go to the other technique called ICE. ICE is a little bit similar to RICE, but a little less complex. It can be faster. And ICE, the I stands for impact. What do you expect to cause with your potential solution? And C, confidence. The same question, how confident are you that that can really happen? And E, in this case, is easiness of implementation. While RICE is the effort, here is the easiness. And then you have a formula, as you can see, you make a calculation, comes with a magic number, and boom, you decide upon what to do. You see, these are very prescriptive. They are a process, you follow them, and then you prioritize. It's better than nothing, but can be quite consuming. Now I want to give you a simple one, and this is my favorite. I like creating a matrix. And the magic of a matrix is you can choose what makes sense for you and your situation. What I like using is you take the expected outcome and then you take the easiness of implementation. And you just rank together with your stakeholders and so on. And here, it is really based on your gut feeling. Because this is what prioritization is about. Once you have the vision and you can say what goes in and what goes out, you take the items that are potential for that and you decide where to put them. And what is the magic of a matrix? It will make it easier for you to understand, to make decisions. Let's take an example, as I said. When you look at this matrix here, you have 4 quadrants. And if you say that something is low expected outcome and it's hard to implement, oh boy, this is a time waster. You're gonna put a lot of effort on that and still you may not get anything from that. The only reason you would invest any time on that is if the impact of not doing that can hurt the business dramatically. So that would be something legal, something that can cause a negative impact on the business. That is the only reason you would invest time on this quadrant, the time wasters. Now we have other 3 quadrants. Let's just have a look at them. If you look at super easy to implement, but that expected a low outcome, this is what I call as nice to have. And what is the trap here? Nice to have can consume a lot of time if you try to do everything, but they don't generate value. And then we put our energy here and we are surprised by the end of the month that we didn't really cause an impact. So be mindful about it. And now we have what I call as bets. They may generate high impact, but still they are hard to implement. In this case, you should be aware that it will take you time to benefit from this solution. And now I want to talk about my favorite ones, the low-hanging fruits. The low-hanging fruits are high expected outcome and easy to implement. Once you identify this, then you are fulfilling your mission as a product professional. Why? What is your mission? Maximizing the value. And this is where you could put your energy. Now let's come to our last technique. This is a classic one. It's called Moscow. I guess you have heard about it. It is not the capital of Russia. This is a technique. It fosters collaboration. Let's say like this. You have a goal and then you want to ensure you achieve that goal. If you put the letters Moscow on a wall, M stands for must have. And what is a must have? It's something that without that, there's no single chance you are going to reach your goal. Should have. What is that? It is something that is very important to reach the goal, but yet you can get there without it. This would be a compromise, something that may reduce the quality of your system, for example, usability or maybe performance, but still you can get to the goal. So it means it's not part of your MVP. And then it comes the could have. This is the famous nice to have. It is something that is like the cherry on the top of the cake. You don't need that, it makes beautiful. Maybe someone will even remember that, but most of the people will just ignore it. So could haves are things that will be done only if you have a lot of time. And the last one is the won't have. And this is very important because you agree what you are not gonna develop for your product, what is not part of that. It is equally important to the things that are part of your product. Because this, you set clear expectation with your stakeholders. So I've just given you 4 techniques. There are many others, but to summarize everything about prioritization, for me, it is about collaboration. So this is everything related to Agile. We want to ensure we collaborate and we accept our ignorance. We don't know everything up front and we don't need to know. We need to have an idea where we want to go and commit to the progress there. So I like simplicity. I don't really like rice, I don't like ice because they are complex and they are time consuming. Why do I like the matrix? Because it fosters collaboration. I get around with the people I need and then we agree on which quadrants to put the items we want to pursue. And then we can make the prioritization easier. Because honestly, prioritization is just a guess, it's a game. So make the game simple. Don't try to over-engineer that, you don't really need. Having a bias toward action is what will help you deliver value sooner. Hopefully, this video has given you an idea on how to simplify prioritization. If you enjoyed it, just hit the like button. And if you want to get more videos like this, subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.